Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for joining this class. I want to thank you for taking your time to attend the Texas LULAC Women's Convention here 2024 in Dallas, Texas. It's such an honor to have you guys here visiting. I know that there's a lot of you who are actual members, of LULAC, and they take time to gather in these instances. And there's things with compliance that we need to touch on, that we need to talk about. Also, just to record this video for future use, anybody who needs to understand how to set up their federal EIN number, what we call an EIN number with the IRS. These are your federal requirements that you have to do anytime that you want to open a nonprofit. So this works with any nonprofit that you would want to start. Let's say you have an idea, you have a startup. I'm going to walk you through how to apply for your EIN. Okay, going back real quick, I think I jumped the gun there. We're just going to go to the IRS website. It's really good for you guys to be familiar with this website. You can have your own account with the IRS. You can check your personal taxes on here. Can get some reports. Sometimes you need maybe to see your wages over the past 7 years. Those are things that you can get your tax record on this website. But for now, we're going to stay focused on what is charities and nonprofits. Let's go ahead and click that button there at the top of the screen. You go ahead and come down. Here, we're going to hit apply. We're going to apply for employer identification number. Determine your eligibility. Apply online now. Okay, so here we're going to begin our application. We're talking about the legal structure of applying for an EIN. Now, in this case, because we're applying for a 501c4 certificate or classification, I'm going to show you how to do that one. If you were trying to do maybe your own business or, as these categories are here, partnerships, corporations, and maybe an LLC, setting up an estate, that's a different category. Today, what we're doing is we're going to do a tax exempt nonprofit. So click that last one. Sometimes I pick other. I think it just depends on, who's helping you fill this out. In this case, we're going to pick a community or volunteer group, right? We're a nonprofit, or what we're filing for is nonprofit. So this would just ask you to confirm, make sure that you understand, that this is a nonprofit, right? Community and volunteer groups are not engaged in activities for profit, and they are not incorporated. So just continuing with that. Here, you're going to enter your all your personal information, right? So I'm going to point up here too. We're at authenticate. Then you have to put your address and some other details. Okay, I'm going to pause the video at this time just so I can enter some information that will get me to the next screen. Okay, so I was able to enter the information to authenticate and put the address in for the entity that I'm registering at the moment. Here we're going to answer some questions. I just wanted to make sure I showed this to you guys. We don't have any highway motor vehicles. We're not going to participate in gambling. We don't need to file a 720. Are not going to manufacture or sell alcohol, tobacco, firearms. And we do not anticipate having any employees within the next 12 months. So, clearly, if your situation is different, then you would fill this out differently.